Jacob Hughes, good to see you, sir. He says, "Hey Jake, is it possible to Japan not to have to unwind? Like if they get oil back and they don't raise interest rates, is there anything that could be done for XRP not to appreciate this year?" No, it's too late. We're too far gone. And I've said this before, but the strait being closed, as long as it has been, has dried up the oil reserves that many of the nations have had. I think we're at the lowest levels for oil reserves globally since 1983. The damage is done. Even if they open the strait tomorrow, it's going to take 20, 30, 40 days for that to resume. If they rushed it, probably closer to 40 or 45 days to actually be able to start stockpiling oil again. And they don't have that long. So the answer is no, in my opinion. There is no way to stop the train at this point. Wild Sea, they say, big dog, following price appreciation, what businesses, when blockchain, cryptocurrency, and agentic AI are mainstream, do you think will see incredible growth? Also, new businesses that may be created through the reset. Cool question. This is a really good one to end on tonight. Kind of like the dot-com boom. I don't think anybody could really imagine everything that has transpired since the advent of that technology and the adoption of it. When it first came around, people didn't really understand it. We're really kind of still in that phase for blockchain now. The people that are in crypto, if they own some, they're gambling, a lot of them. If you're here, you probably have a more in-depth understanding than 99% of the population does. So you guys can be the ones to do this stuff, right? You'll have the capital, you'll have the knowledge, you'll have the network and connections. Knock it out. Figure out what those new businesses are. How do we implement this stuff in a way that's useful, creates efficiencies, and you can create a product that's scalable, that enters the market and provides solutions. So, with the convergence of all of those things, the agentic economy. So, I always try to be progressive in my thinking. And I was talking to my business partner, Max Avery, the other day about how do you market to an AI, right? Like, because a lot of the payments and purchases that people are going to make are going to be on their AI agents going to be making them in the future. So they're going to aggregate data about you, similar to what Facebook and all of these other platforms do now. And then they market to you and you're like, oh yeah, I was just talking about that. That's weird. It's on here. Your AI agent's going to hear you talking about things and bring things to you and say, hey, you said you needed this. I found the best price over here, blah, blah, blah. And it would also be based on your preferences.